born and brought up in Mathura, which is a small town. And during this journey of mine, I believe in one thing, that life doesn't owe us anything. It's our choice, it's us who choose to be victim or warrior. I chose to be a warrior. I'm born and brought up in a business family, and I always wanted to have my venture, something that I can call my own, something that I can build from scratch. But my family was very overprotective, and my parents never allowed me to go out from Mathura to pursue my studies or for any job exposure. So I stayed back in Mathura, and being an obedient child, I postponed my dreams. I thought that it's okay, life will give me one chance some other day, and maybe after marriage, what they expected from me, maybe I start my life all over again. I was very ambitious from the very start, and I keep on postponing. And during all this time, when I used to scroll social media, I see my friends living their life to the fullest, doing better in their careers. कोई जिंदल से स्विच करके स्टार्टअप में जा रहा था, so कोई मे बी कुवैत जा रहा था for their project, and here I was sitting all alone doing nothing in my career. Despite of scoring 94 percentile in math, I chose a college that was based in Mathura for my MBA, because again my family didn't allow me to go out. And during my MBA, I was the only one out of this batch who didn't get any sort of placement, because मैं किसी कंपनी में बैठी नहीं. I knew that even if I score a job, a placement, मुझे वो परमिशन घर से कभी नहीं मिलेगी. So it's better to not sit in any company. And that's how I keep on postponing everything, in a hope that someday maybe a new family, a complete stranger, soon to be a husband, will understand me. Everything was going well. I was an obedient child until my parents started searching marriage proposals. And that's when I met some of the boys. I realized that what am I doing? I'm 26. I missed golden years of my life. My friends are doing very well in their career. कुछ फ्रेंड्स थी जो सेटल हो रही थी, एंड हमारी सोसाइटी में लड़कियों के लिए सेटल होने की एक ही डेफिनेशन होती है, ईदर मैरिज और किड्स. एंड हियर आई एम डूइंग नथिंग विद माय करियर. ना कोई जॉब एक्सपीरियंस था विद द कॉर्पोरेट, एंड बिजनेस करना दैट वाज अ ड्रीम, वो तो बहुत दूर की बात थी. सो दैट वाज द फर्स्ट एपिफनी ऑफ माय लाइफ, व्हेन आई रियलाइज्ड दैट लाइफ इज ऑल अबाउट नाउ. It's all about the moment we are living in. If I cannot convince my own parents, my family, and if I can't take a stand for myself right now, how I can predict about future? How I can expect it from a random family, from a complete stranger? And that was a self-realization moment for me, when I took a stand for myself, postponed marriage, and start pursuing my dreams. I knew that this is going to upset my family, and it did. My dad, who is still not talking to me, it's been 5 years, though after Shark Tank he is my silent cheerleader, but yes, he is not talking to me. And it did upset my parents. They got angry. My parents stopped talking to me, and that was the time when I was going the roughest phase of my life. मैरिज पोस्टपोन कर दी है, कुछ करना है लाइफ में, बट आई एम 26, कोई जॉब एक्सपोजर नहीं है. इट्स बीन 3 years जो मेरा MBA भी कंप्लीट हो गया. इवन इफ आई गो आउट, मुझे कोई जॉब नहीं मिलेगी. एंड आई एम इन सच अ सिचुएशन वेयर माई पेरेंट्स आर नॉट टॉकिंग टू मी. एवरीथिंग इज वेरी कोल्ड इन माई फैमिली, एंड ऑफकोर्स अभी भी वो चॉइस, वो फ्रीडम नहीं है जो मैं मथुरा से बाहर जा पाऊँ. सो आई वॉज इन मथुरा. And then during that phase, when I was in severe depression, I was bedridden for 2 years. There was a time when everything was good in my life, and I came across a post on social media which said that I was not able to get out of my bed every morning. I read it twice, I read it thrice, I translated it, but I couldn't get it. मैं अपने बेड से उठ नहीं पा रही थी. इसका क्या मतलब हुआ? And that was the time, down the lane of like 3-4 years, I realized that okay, depression is something जब literally आपका अपने bed से निकलने का basic काम करने का भी मन नहीं करता है. And that was my state. I was major suicidal that time. I was in major depression, and I was on the edge of losing it all. And during that time, I came across this article, and this stated that watch your thoughts carefully. Your thoughts make your destiny. And that kind of shook me. I dig deep about it. हिंदी में इसको कहते हैं संकल्प से सिद्धि. Your thought, each and every thought of yours holds a certain energy. And as we have studied, energy is neither created nor destroyed. So whatever you are thinking, you are letting your thoughts into the universe. They hold a certain amount of energy, and it will come back to you in the form of your destiny. It will determine your future. And I realized that yes, that's what I am doing. During all these years of my life, what I was focusing on कि मेरे पास क्या नहीं है, मेरे पास फ्रीडम नहीं है, मैं बाकी दोस्तों के साथ गोवा ट्रिप पे नहीं जा सकती हूँ, मैं जॉब नहीं कर सकती हूँ, मैं मथुरा में स्टक हूँ. I never focused on what I have and what are my strengths. Life is like a mathematical problem. बचपन में हम पढ़ते थे ना, x is like 2 times of this, y is like 1/3 of this, now find x. Similarly, never compare your life with someone else. Your life is a set of conditions. तुम मथुरा में हो, तुम्हारे पास फाइनेंशियल अगर क्रंच है, तुम बाहर नहीं जा पा रहे हो, this is your set of condition. Now you have to find your x. That's what determines you. That you choose to sit over and cry over the things that you have, or you choose to find out a way out of those things. And that's what I did. I was left with 5,000 bucks that time, and of course my parents were not talking to me, so asking them was not an option for me. And that time I thought that what I can do confining in this one bedroom of mine. And that's when I started Quirky Nari. Often people ask me, why Quirky Nari? How you been thought of this name? Even Anupam and Vinita asked me on Shark Tank, मथुरा में रह के आपने ये नाम कैसे सोचा? And I always say, this is the name which came into my mind when I was in loop. Well, that was a joke, but yes, the idea came in the loop. But the ideology behind the idea is that Quirky Nari voice out for all those girls, for all those women who are bold, who are ambitious, who are unapologetic for their life choices, who want to break the stereotype but rooted with values. Quirky Nari is nothing but the women who is modern but sanskari. And that's how I started this brand, having no idea how I will find my vendors, kahan se source hoga raw material, nothing. I was doing it all alone like a one-woman army. I was taking the Instagram inquiries, I was handling my social media, I was hand painting each and every product by my own for 1 year continuously, and taking parcel on my scooty to the courier wala every evening. That's how the journey begins. And because I explored this area of manifestation and meditation, and what is the power of positivity and positive thoughts that your mind hold, I was continuing practicing manifestation. And you won't believe, I practiced manifestation through journaling, and on 15th of August, I wrote this in my diary that a magical transformation is going to happen in my life. And I continued to write it so. And on 18th of June, I got the call from Shark Tank. And even you won't believe, yesterday only I was flipping my diary because I knew that I wrote it somewhere. And there was a page where I wrote that thank you for this opportunity. I am giving my first TEDx talk. And look, here I am. So lastly, I just want to say to all those quirky naris sitting over here or watching it online, believe in yourself, believe in your thoughts. You can manifest your reality. And if a small town girl like me can made it to TEDx, definitely you can too. Thank you.